Hey, boys and girls, it's Miss France. Today we are going to be doing our lesson, our guidance lesson for the month, and we're going to be talking all about big emotions and big feelings and what to do with them when we have them. So, to start out, let's start with some thought starters. How does it feel when someone yells at you? So, think in your head, how does it feel when someone yells at you? And you can even grab a piece of paper and a pencil to write down your answers or your journal or pull up a Google Doc, whatever you want to use to write down your answers, or just keep them in your head. So, how does it feel when someone yells at you? I think it really hurts me. It hurts my feelings. It makes my heart hurt. It makes me really sad. It makes me feel really down. Sometimes I even might feel embarrassed when I get yelled at. What do you do when you feel bad inside? Think about that for a second. When you're feeling bad inside, what kind of things do you do to calm yourself down and get yourself back to green? You can write those down. I think I usually try to go for a walk or maybe take a break. I might make sure that I have water. All those things can help bring me back to green. So let's think about some scenarios. The first one, Emmy turned 6 today, and none of her friends seem to remember. She goes into her classroom, and her friends yell, "Surprise!" How is Emmy feeling? So, the beginning of the day, how is Emmy feeling? Think about that for a second and write it down. Was she feeling sad? Was she feeling mad? I think it would make me pretty sad if no one remembered my birthday. But then she walks into her classroom and her friends yell, "Surprise!" Now, how do you feel like she feels? She's probably pretty excited, right? All right, scenario number 2. Jack works really hard on his art project for school. In the morning, he sees his little sister drawing all over it. How is Jack feeling? Think about that. Put yourself in Jack's shoes. How is Jack feeling? If I was Jack, I'd be feeling pretty mad. I'd be pretty upset because I put a bunch of hard work into it, and I'd have to work really hard to calm myself down. Write down how you would feel. Now let's look at this little boy in the picture. How is he feeling? What's happening to him? Think about that in your head. Write down on a piece of paper. What's happening to him and how does he feel? He looks like people are making fun of him, right? People are being mean to him or bullying him. And he looks pretty sad to me and pretty down. Let's look at the next one. What's happening with this team? And how do you think they're feeling? Go ahead and write down what you think or draw what you think. It looks like they're a team that just won a championship, and they're probably feeling really excited and really proud of themselves. All right, now let's talk about different ways to express our emotions. So when we have emotions, we're going to express them, and it might be in a positive way or it might be in a negative way. So we're going to talk about which ways are positive and which ways are negative. I want you to take a second and look at these different options at the bottom and see if you can sort them yourself. You can do it on a piece of paper by just writing out positive and negative and writing them below, or you can do it in your head, or you can draw them. So we have name the feeling, breathe and calm down, scream and cry, ask for help, speak clearly, hit, say what you feel, yell mean words, throw or break things, ignore, draw a picture or write, keep feelings hidden. Sort all of those out into positive and negative. And if you need to pause it here so you have a little bit of time to sort, that is completely fine. Now, I've sorted mine. So positive ways to express emotion would be naming the feeling, breathing and calming down. That's one of our ways to get back to green. Speaking clearly so that people can understand you and can understand what you need. Asking for help, saying what you feel, and drawing a picture or writing. Negative ways to express emotion that don't make your emotion better but just make it worse would be hitting, throwing or breaking things, ignoring your feeling, keeping feelings hidden from others, yelling mean words, or screaming and crying. All of those things are just going to make the feeling get bigger and bigger and bigger. So positive ways make it shrink, and the negative ways make it get bigger. So expressing our feelings. Here's the steps I want you to go through to express your feelings. One, I want you to save the feeling. So when you have a really big feeling, I want you to explore in your mind what feeling you think it is. Is it mad? Is it sad? Is it frustrated? Is it tired? There's all kinds of different feelings. So think about what feeling it is. And then you're going to say, I feel blank. Then say what happened. I feel blank when blank. So if you stubbed your toe, you might be really, really, really upset on that. You might be really red. And you might say, I feel hurt when I stub my toe. Then, number 3, you need to ask for what you need. So I feel hurt when I stub my toe. I need an ice pack. Let's look at some examples. I feel angry when you take my toy. Please give it back. I feel happy when you play with me. Let's play a game together. So how would you feel? Let's look at all these different ones and go through these scenarios. You are asked to speak in front of the school. Do you feel happy, tired, or shy? Probably depends on the kind of person you are. If you like being in front of people, you might feel happy. If you don't like being in front of people, you might feel shy. Or maybe you just don't feel like doing it at all. You might be feeling tired. How would you feel? You're asked a question, but you don't understand. Are you feeling hurt, confused, or scared? You might be feeling confused because you're not sure about the answer, or scared because you're afraid to ask for help. How would you feel? You get invited to a birthday party. You feel interested, excited, or disgusted. Think about which one you would feel. I would probably feel excited. I love birthday parties. How would you feel? You fall outside and are covered in mud. Do you feel proud, embarrassed, or angry? I think I would definitely feel embarrassed if I fell and was covered in mud. Think about how you would feel. How would you feel? Your mom smiles and tells you she loves you. I would definitely feel happy. How would you feel? Your teacher reads a book about cats. Would you be interested, tired, or scared? It depends on the kind of book, but normally cat books aren't very scary, so I think I would be interested. How would you feel? Your teacher tells you that you've worked hard. Proud, embarrassed, disgusted. I think I would feel proud if I worked really hard. How would you feel? A classmate says they don't want to be friends. Hurt, excited, shy. I would definitely be hurt if I was losing a friend. How would you feel? You didn't sleep well and can't focus at school. Happy, tired, shy. I think I would feel tired. How would you feel? You can't go to school because there's a virus. That happens to a lot of us, right? Would you be sad, confused, or scared? Well, that happened last spring, and I was definitely sad because I couldn't see any of you. How would you feel? Someone spits on the ground in front of you. Interested, excited, disgusted. I would be disgusted. That's gross. I would be thinking that was really icky. How would you feel? You get pushed and called a mean name. Would you feel proud, embarrassed, or angry? I think I would be feeling pretty angry. All right, I want you to fill in these blanks for me. So think about it for a second. Think about what feeling you would feel. I feel blank when you push me down. What do you feel? I feel mad when you push me down. I feel blank when you share your snack. How do you feel? I feel happy when you share your snack. I feel blank when you invite me to play. How do you feel? I feel included when you invite me to play. I feel blank when I have no one to play with. How do you feel? I feel lonely when I have no one to play with. I feel blank when you laugh at me. How do you feel? I feel embarrassed when you laugh at me. Now I want you to fill in 3 on your own. So go ahead and grab a piece of paper, or you can draw it. So we're going to talk about I feel what emotion when something happens. So fill those in. I'll give you a few seconds, and you can also pause if you need to fill them in, if you need some more time. Mine would be, I feel frustrated when I don't understand a question on a test. Or I feel cared for when my friends ask me how I'm doing. Or I feel jealous when my friends are hanging out with other people. And then think of how you would deal with those emotions. Would you scream and cry? No, because that would make the feeling much bigger. Or would you go ask for help or draw a picture or take deep breaths to calm your emotions? Those would be the better options. All right, boys and girls, you can continue and do the other 2 if you would like, but keep all those notes about your feelings close to you so that you can help deal with those big emotions when they come up at home and at school. I hope you have a good rest of your week.